This episode of The Checkout is brought to you by eSuite. Whether you're a retailer looking to grow your team or you're an e-commerce gun looking for your next role, eSuite are here to help. At eSuite, we connect fast-growing retailers with the best Australian e-commerce talent. We're working with some of the best in the business, including Accent Group, InQ, Oz Hair and Beauty, and Black Milk. So if you are in the market or interested in where the e-commerce market is at, reach out. Visit eSuiteTalent.com.au for all the latest job listings or contact me directly on nathan@eSuiteTalent.com.au. Now, let's get into today's checkout.
Welcome to The Checkout. We catch up with previous Add to Cart guests and ask them 5 quick questions to get to know them better and leave you with a little extra inspiration to get you through your Friday.
Today's checkout features Julie Mathers from Flora and Fauna. Julie is e-commerce royalty in Australia after placing as the number 1 person in e-commerce multiple times, including last year, and successfully sold her vegan, ethically sourced, cruelty-free and low-impact e-commerce business, Flora and Fauna, to BWX earlier this year. Now, Julie is the managing director of both Flora and Fauna and Nourished Life. Talk about doubling your workload. She's also on multiple boards, including boards and advisories of the National Retail Association, Australia Post, and the National Online Retailers Association. All right, Julie, welcome to The Checkout. I have 5 quick questions to learn a little bit more about you. Let's get straight in. Number 1.
Oh, good.
What is the weirdest thing that you've ever bought online?
My wedding dress.
Oh.
Yeah, it probably is the weirdest thing. I bought that. We got married. When did we get married? 2013. And I've never been someone who's really wanted to go and do the whole let's dress up and blah, blah, blah. I'm not a very girly girl. So I just thought it's more efficient. I'll just buy it online. So I bought it online in America, got it shipped to a freight forwarder in America, and then got it sent to me. And I saved a few bucks in the process.
Brilliant. And it all worked out fine? No alterations? Everything's good?
I just took it. So it was super cheap because I'm also very, very thrifty. So it didn't cost me very much. It cost me like $500. And when I got it here, I just had to get it taken in a little bit. So I just took it to a little lady, I think in Mosman or something. And
happy days.
Away she went.
Yeah. One question that I had for you in our main episode that I never got to, but I'm still curious by it. So I'm going to ask it. I'm going to use this question to ask it. What is the weirdest thing or the thing that surprised you most that you stock at Flora and Fauna? Because I look through there and I go, oh my God, iPhone cases that are eco-friendly, mushroom tea. There's so much different stuff in there. Has anything ever surprised you?
Oh, well, nothing's massively surprised me because I sign off on all products. So I suppose some of our weirder things, compostable phone cases, they're pretty weird. Actually, what we are about to launch, and we will have launched, biodegradable vibrators. There you go.
Oh, there you go. Good for the bedroom, good for the planet.
Good for everyone. Good for everyone. Yeah.
Brilliant. All right. Number 2. Who is your favourite retailer?
Okay, I have 2. One, because it's where I started my career, John Lewis department stores in the UK. They will always have an incredibly special place in my heart, and I just think their experience is outstanding. So that's the other one who I absolutely love, and I'm not sure if I'm in a VIP, but I get a lot of emails from them, from their personal shopper person, Finamofo. I spend a lot of money at Finamofo, and I'm constantly sending their emails to my team going, look at what they do. It's really good. What they do, which is super cool, and if anyone's listening to this, it might tempt you to buy some wine from them, is when you check out and you get your order confirmation, they have, you see a picture of Tom Hanks, and it just goes, thanks, Tom Hanks, thanks. And it just makes me smile every time I see it, and it's lighthearted. Their branding is phenomenal, and I think what they've got really, really, really right is their tone of voice. I got an email through from James, who's his commercial sales, which somewhat and I get personal emails from him. So I think I just drink a lot of wine, clearly, because it's commercial sales. And I'm like, no, it's just me. And but I get emails from them going, hey, we've got these 2 new wines. I got it yesterday. We've got these 2 new wines coming in. One's a Pinot, one's a Shiraz. They're amazing. I looked at it and I went, that's great. And he goes, email me back if you want any. And I went, yeah, can I have a case of that one and a case of that one? And I said, have you got my card details? It's in the system because it's so easy to check out Vinamilk as well. It's in the website. And he went, yep, got them. Is this your address? Yep, done.
And he's like, already like checked them out for you before we had a phone call because I knew what would happen.
Yeah, exactly. I know. I'm like that easiest shopper. Their experience is just second to none. So love them.
It's really cool. No, good call. All right, number 3. Which retail fad do you wish was history?
Okay, jargon. I wish jargon was history. I'm not sure if it's a fad. I'm not sure if this is a fad, but I'm gonna take it as it's kind of an industry fad, I suppose. We use lots of long words to describe stuff, but I sometimes don't know if we know what we're talking about. So we talk about things like big data. Do we even know what that is?
Yeah.
Headless commerce. Does anyone know what that is? It's and I'm a real retailer from base principles. So I just wish we talk about stuff from a customer perspective. I really wish we talk about stuff from a customer perspective. So I can remember being one business in one job a while back, and on the strategy was big data. We've got to do big data. I'm like, what do you even mean? Do you know what you mean? Do you know what you're talking about? And I think in the business we're in, we tend to chase lots of shiny things.
Yeah.
And sometimes we need to remember what the basics are and do them brilliantly.
Yeah, that's so refreshing to hear. I was even doing a workshop this morning for a client, and we were going through some stats and stuff. I was like, "Oh, your sessions are this, but we've seen a decrease in sessions, which is a bit alarming." Blah 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 blah. And they're like, "What are you sessions? What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Oh, like website visits." And they're like, "Why don't you just say website visits?" I'm like, "Yeah, I suppose we could do that."
Yeah. It's almost talking as if this is what's quite good actually about having some of the team at Flora and Fauna, where it's some of them it's their first role, because they do, and they will ask questions, and we really encourage everyone to like never sit still and don't ask a question. If you don't know what we're talking about, mention it. So they do, and it actually makes you think differently because you just go, oh yeah, we've got to think about what we're saying here. Like, you cut the jargon.
Yeah, love it. All right, number 4. Can you recommend a book or a podcast that our listeners should immediately get into?
Yeah, so there is a book, and it's really helped me understand who I am because I'm a night owl. It's by Daniel Pink, if you've heard of him.
Yep.
He's got a few books actually, but the one that I read is called When, and it talks about, he's really awesome actually. It just talks about when you're at your most optimum. So if you're someone like me who's crazy busy all the time, it's helped me understand me a lot more, because it talks about how you can be more optimal at working in the morning, but if you work at night, then you're not. And I'm really selling it badly, but to be honest, by the way, but read it. It's a lot better, but it just helps you figure out more about you, but also just get more efficient. Like he talks about stuff like when's the best time to have meetings, and you're more likely, there's some cool stats in that, you're more likely to say no to something if you have a meeting in the afternoon versus the morning, and so on and so forth. So
that's cool.
Yeah,
he's a really an awesome author.
He is, isn't he?
I haven't read that one, but I've
He's
read
really
a couple
cool.
of the others.
And I've totally undersold what he does, by the way, but it's really good. Just basically him in general.
I love the concept. Like even here, I don't do anything creative because I do a lot of newsletters and writing and podcasts, and I do some work as well. But I don't do anything creative after 3 o'clock because I'm just like, it's going to be shit if I do it after 3 o'clock.
Yeah. It's interesting. Yeah, and this is it. You've got to find your own rhythm, right? And listen to yourself.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Last one I've got for you, Julie, is finish this sentence. The future of retail is...
The future of retail. I did come prepared for this. No. I'm going to get there. I actually thought of something like straight off the bat and then completely forgot it. Oh my God. You're going to cut all this bit out, aren't you?
Yeah. Sure, we'll cut it out. No worries.
The future. I thought of a really good one. This is where my husband always says to me, if we take a video, you have to do the first one, because if you go back and do it again, you're terrible at it. I'm going to say it, instantly regret what I say, but anyway, I'll give it a go anyway.
All
the
right.
future of retail is the same as the past. We have to listen to our customers.
Beautiful. Love it. We'll get that framed up and sent out to you.
Yeah.
Julie, thank you so much
it.
for joining us on the checkout.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
To hear more from Julie, jump back into episode 121, where Julie shares how she took a Photoshop course to create the very first Flora and Fauna website. And we track that through all the way through the journey to how Julie felt when she handed her business baby over to BWX. We also cover the power of words in retail communication, why retailers are fighting over unit load devices, or ULDs, and Julie's advice for any founders who are considering external funding or acquisition. Thanks for listening, and until next time, keep adding to cart.